Hey everybody, today we're down here in Acworth, Georgia, where they have a local car show down here, and hopefully we can get through here and see some of these cars, but there are threatening skies, so I'm not sure how much we're going to get to see, but hopefully the rain will hold off and it'll be a good day. Yeah. Okay, let's go take a look at this. We got a 1970 Dodge Challenger here in this bright orange color with that black stripe. It looks really good. It looks like it's got a full 46 pack in here. It's an automatic transmission, but it does have the pistol grip shifter in here. There's a really beautiful Chevrolet truck here. Kind of a greenish looking color. I don't really know what you would call this color. As you can see, the engine compartment is very detailed. And let's take a look on the inside here. Yeah, that's really nice. Did a really good job on this. There's a nice wood bed in here. Here's a Boss 302 Mustang. It's not really all that old, but these are becoming more and more collectible. And these are really fun cars to drive. I've driven a couple of them in the past. And here's a nice little, I guess, early 50s Ford here. Looks very stock looking. Even on the inside, it looks just completely stock almost. Here's a 280Z, and it is a Datsun, which I think Datsun might have got bought out by Nissan years ago. But they were made famous, I think, with the 240Z. Then these come along later, the 260, then the 280. I always liked the instrument cluster on these cars here, where they were molded into the dash. Now here's a green Ford. I'm not really sure what year model it would be. Probably late 30s or early 40s, I'm guessing. And it does still have Ford power in here. The interior's been upgraded to leather in here. It might be a 40 model. I'm not sure, but I think these taillights are similar to what they have on 40. A nice yellow Corvette here. And it is a Z06, it says there by the badging. Here's a really nice T-Bird. You know, this is factory in here, but the way it's laid out, it looks custom even today, the way it's so spread out in here. Here's a little Roadster in orange right here, and I really like the bright color. And beside it here is a mid-70s Corvette. Now this is a mid-50s Buick. You can tell by these holes here in the fender, but they got the wide white wall tires on here. And I don't know if you can see it through the window here, but look at the way that dash rolls back. That was really fancy looking. I was talking about the T-Bird a while ago, but this is no less interesting. That's a Chevrolet. I don't know what it is, but I don't think it's a Chevrolet. Neither is this one. Here's another T-Bird.
Oh, okay, I see.
And compare it to the one I just looked at down here, how much it changed in the front end and everything over a couple of years. The interior changed a good bit in the past couple years, but it's still a pretty good size interior. And look at the steering wheel, if you can tell, it tilts away from the door to make it easier to get out. And if you see the one over there in the distance, it's got the round tail lights that kind of mimic a turbine engine on a jet plane. We're now wound up with these rectangular shaped tail lights. It says this is a 31 model Ford right here. See, it is a soft top car. There's a 57 Nomad rolling by here. Now it says this is a real 1953 Ford Atlanta police car. And if you notice, the lights back then were red, whereas now they are blue. Back then it was very base, got the little saucer hubcaps on there. Got the spotlight. Got a machine gun there, but this is not real, I don't think. Yes, that's interesting there. This 31 Ford I just showed you, as you can see, it has a rumble seat. It also has a trunk in the back, which is where we get our names for our trunks from. There was actually used to be a trunk that sat on the back of the cars that you could put things in. Here's a 56 Chevrolet, red and white. And it still has, I guess, the old 265 engine with the oil bath air cleaner on it there. It's very original looking. Even down to the seats and everything looks original. Now here's a 67 Barracuda convertible.
I had to put $600 down on it.
Not sure the engine size, might be a 383 in there. But one thing this car has is it has slots, which you don't see those very often anymore with all the different wheel choices that you have available now. It's good to see a pair of slots every now and then. There's a nice little Firebird that has T-tops in it. And this beside this late 60s, early 70s Chevrolet pickup truck in bright orange, really bright orange. Okay, it's got orange, started to say houndstooth, but it's not. It might be houndstooth, I don't know, but it's a different, smaller pattern it looks like than what's traditionally in Chevrolets. But this is a bright orange. And it is beside this red Ford truck that will be around the same era. You got a bright red and a bright orange side by side here. And really nice interior on this Ford pickup also. Look at this, it's an Oldsmobile Cutlass. And I guess this is how it started out, but this is a really nice one. Look at the way the speedometer just kind of sit up on top of the rest of the dash on this one. Look at the way that body crease starts at the front and works it all the way back to the back here. This is rare, you don't see these very often. Now here's a little Mustang. They've done a little bit of modification to it, looks like. Judging by the roll bar and the slicks in the back here. Got some racing seats in here. And even a parachute on back. Get this thing slowed down. Nice Monte Carlo to start with. I thought it was black, but now I got closer, it looks like it's a dark brown. Still got the rally wheels on it here. little Ford Roadster here. Really clean, really got a good shine to it. Got the rumble seat. And that seat in there looks really comfortable. Nice little green Chevy pickup here. And this beside this, I guess, purple Dodge Charger here. And as you can see, it's got the high back bucket seats here and a pistol grip shifter on the automatic. It does have a wing spoiler on the back there. Here's a 1970 Dodge Challenger convertible, and it does have the shaker hood and the 446 pack in it here. Got the luggage rack on back. And it's easy to look at the interior on these convertibles. Here's a 1970 Chevelle Super Sport, and I can tell from here they've done some modifications in the engine compartment here. It says LSX 376, and it looks like it got plumbing there for a turbo or something. Look what they've done to the interior in here. All the black with the blue stitching and striping on it. Even in the back there. It looks really nice. Now here's an old Rambler station wagon. And it looks in really good condition. It's not, don't see any dents or anything. The paint's a little faded, but other than that, it looks like it's really good condition. Even in the interior, looks all original, and looks like it's in good condition also. It says Rambler Classic Cross Country. And if you say, what is this thing? Well, you're right. This is a Volkswagen thing. And these were very popular years ago. It's kind of like a utility Volkswagen. But that windshield will flip down. You can take that top off. Yeah, they were a different car even when they were new. And here's a nice mid-50s Chevy truck. I think it's a 57. I think 57 had these two ridge lines going down the sides of the hoods like the 57 car did. I don't think 55 and 56 had that, but they look similar. This is very stock looking, got the little dish hubcaps. It is a long bed. You don't see very many long beds taken care of like this, but this one's been taken care of, looks like. Now here's a 64 Chevrolet sitting over here all by itself, and it's got old style American mags on it, and I really like those. But it's bright red. Looks like it's really good condition. Oh yeah, it is good condition inside also. Pretty car.
Thank you.
Now here's a little Toyota four-wheel drive pickup truck that I know it's an older pickup, probably in the 80s or something, but somebody's really taking good care of this thing. I mean, it looks really well. Look, and you just don't see many of these because people took them out in the woods, and because they were inexpensive, a lot of times teenagers wind up with them for their first car. I know this is what my son had, but somebody really took care of this one. There's a little 66, 67 Chevy too. Got LS power in here. And let's take a look at the interior. Yeah, I don't know if it's showing up through the glass here, but he's got big padded leather seats in there. It looks really nice. Another long bed 4-wheel drive here. Good condition. Got it raised a little bit. And it's sitting beside this mid-80s 4-wheel drive truck. I actually had a 84 model that was red. And I regret selling it because I really like that truck. I think this is a 68 model Chevrolet Impala Super Sport. Actually, it's a 67 and it's for sale here. Got a 283 Power Glide. It wants 19.5 for it, it says. Okay, I found out that the purple one and the white one right beside it are both Lamborghinis. Okay, this next one here, this off-white is actually a McLaren. And this green is a Dodge Viper here. Now here's a Ford Torino, if I'm not mistaken. I'm guessing around 70 model, something like that. I really like these, but you don't see them a lot. I like that fastback back there on it. And it does have slots. So I saw a car earlier that had slots. Maybe they're making a comeback. Interior looks pretty stock looking in there. And here's a 57 convertible in light blue. This is one of those iconic classic cars out there. Still got original style interior in here. Looks like the engine has been upgraded a little bit in here. Even added a booster on the master cylinder over there, I see. Here's another little Mustang, 65, 66, something like that. And it says 289 high performance in there. As you can see, they've improved those seats somewhat in there also. This is a manual transmission. Here's a Pontiac Chieftain. It is a 4-door, but it is a 4-door hardtop. So there's no post in between the doors there. Here's a Pontiac Grand Prix in a really dark blue, almost purple. But I like those old style American mags, or are they similar to them, but they're blacked out on the inside. Those look really good on this car. And no car show is complete without a 68 Camaro here. Now here's a 68 Plymouth Satellite. And most of these that survive wound up getting cloned over into a Roadrunner or something. But this one's still pretty original looking. This one probably come with a 318 in it or something. Anyway, good to see this one survived. Yeah. All right, y'all, that was our look around the car show. But I hope you enjoyed it. And we did beat the rain, but as you can see, there's dark clouds behind us there. But until next time, y'all be blessed, and we'll see you next video.